Welcome back to some Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling, as you see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today, where I'm recording now. It's actually a very awkward time, because it's about 15 minutes until the campaign, my D&D campaign is meant to start. There's nothing else I need to prepare at the moment. I was considering basically if I should be preparing this one thing or not, but then I'm like, I don't even know if I'll reach at this point. I think there's no point in preparing it yet. And what I mean by preparing is not so much prepare the encounter, but prepare the literal media that they'll interact with. But good evening, everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 7:16 p.m. on Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. Excuse me. Yes. So, I mean, like, I'm preparing like a sort of variety of different random encounters which can happen. And then for one of them, I was like, you know, this random encounter basically needs some items and icons, which I could do, but then I'm also like, I'm not sure. Not only is it a random encounter, I'm also not sure if they're going to even do that random encounter, not sure if they're going to reach that random encounter, not sure if they're even going to interact with a random encounter in the way I prepared. So I was just like, okay, you know what, I'll just do it for now, and then I'll just be like, all right, I'll prepare it, you know, next time if they do encounter it as it is. Otherwise, it's just it's a little bit pointless, you know. The easy part is actually thinking of the what which happens, but then the harder part is actually, you know, actually it's not that difficult, I suppose. Like, it's not technically difficult or anything, it's just time consuming. You know, you got to find the artwork, and you got to like upload it to the system, etc, like that. So yeah, I'm basically just gonna record until, I suppose, you know, everyone's there, or at past or not. I might be the latest, and maybe my friends might call me out and they'll be like, hey, you know, you're recording an Animal Crossing episode. And indeed I was. But 15 minutes should take us exactly to past. So, but I don't know what to talk about today. I completely forgot. I was meant to go, I was meant to buy a new phone. Because I'm not sure if you remember, I spoke about this a while back, being like, oh, the Pixel 9's on sale. I don't know if I should buy it or not. I don't know if I want to buy it or not. And then the sale came and went, and I was also considering getting a Pixel watch. And I was like, whatever, I'll just wait till the Pixel 10 comes out, and then we'll see from there. But it turns out the Pixels are on sale again somehow. I don't know why I said somehow, as if it's some sort of miraculous thing, but they're just on sale again. And I was like, whoa, okay, interesting. And I spoke with my friend who is much more knowledgeable about mobile phones and things than I am. I'd be like, how is it looking for Pixel 10? What are people's sort of consensus? And not exactly his words, but roughly his sort of words were like, you know, it probably is, I mean, it's going to be an upgrade, but it's probably not worth the monetary upgrade. For costs. And I was like, all right, that's fair. I guess I'll just go with a Pixel 9 when that goes on sale. Because before then, I don't know, I randomly checked and saw it was on sale, and I was like, what? Why is it on sale? It was on sale for a very similar reason, again, to be honest, because I mean, it was initially on sale because it was if I recall, it was basically just like supporting whatchamacallit, like the England football team or something. And it was like, I'm not gonna say that's necessarily a bad thing, because it's a good thing, but it was a random thing is perhaps a way to put it, where I was like, I wonder why that is, you know. Like, I mean, they were doing pretty well, but it seems basically, I was just kind of like, it seems like a weird connection doing the Pixel phone to supporting that. And I was like, all right, well, fair enough then. And then I didn't think much else about it until now, where it's like, because the Lionesses, if you don't know, England's women football team, or Britain's actually, I'm not sure if they represent the UK. let me see. I don't know if they play for England or if they play for UK. Okay, they play for England, it seems. Okay, because Wales has their own separate team. But yeah, the Lionesses, if you don't know, England's women's football team, they won the Euros Championships, ? very recently. And people were celebrating. Well, for good reason. Like, apparently it's very intense. Like, I didn't watch the entire game, but I did watch the penalties, and I was like, that was pretty intense. And yeah, they've defended the title. As I understand it, they won last year, now they won this year as well. So, honestly, congratulations to them. They're far, far superior to me in, like, every regard for football. And I'm happy for them. You know, obviously, I'm not a huge fan of football, but I can still appreciate this sort of thing. I can still be like, yeah, heck yeah, get in there. That rocks. But nonetheless, it has meant that because apparently I guess Google are the phone which supports the football team. I don't really know how it works, but anyway, that's why they're on sale again, and now it's even a slightly bigger sale, I think, this time, because I think last time it was just £300 off. Now it's £320 off or something. No, it's still £300 off, so it's basically the same sale. Or maybe slightly bigger, I don't know. And I was basically thinking about, like, seriously considering, I was like, I should upgrade my phone soon, because I was like, I'm actually, like, having trouble with storage space on my phone now, which is crazy, because I have 200 gigabytes of storage, and most of it is games. Like, I have 7 gigabytes, free at the moment, and that's only because I'm keeping on top of, like, deleting and clearing out space. I deleted a lot of music off my phone as well, because I literally just didn't have space for it anymore. Which included deleting, accidentally, the song that I used to use for my alarm all the time. Radio Happy from Idolmaster Cinderella Girls. And I was like, oh. So I changed it now to a More Jump song. Which one? Jumping Over? Because I was like, that kind of sounds like it would fit pretty well as an alarm song. There's no Radio Happy though. So, you know, at some point I've got to download Radio Happy back and actually have my old alarm clock back. But anyway, it's a remarkable coincidence this all going on sale again, because the sale stops, I think, I'm not sure exactly, but it stops before the Pixel 10 comes out. But now, you know, hearing about it, and it's like, oh, not like the Pixel 10 isn't like a huge upgrade. Even my like friend was like, don't sweat it all that much, and I'd be like, okay, well, I think I can deal with a Pixel 9. Because the thing I want is, now I do kind of want a big screen for a phone, because I mean, like, it's a lot easier to play games on a bigger screen than a smaller screen. Bigger battery as well is always quite nice. And the only difficulty is like holding it, I suppose, is a bit unwieldy. But at the same time, it's not that bad. I mean, nowadays you can just get a pop socket, which again, I should go back on Etsy and actually try and find a pop socket I like. I actually did find quite a cute one, like this Fox one, which I was considering picking up. But it's hard to say. Exactly. Is there it was actually this store. I was just looking at the store and it says 20% off selected items. But they don't have the item in the colour I want. So I might settle with a different one, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Because it's literally this pop socket of like with Sleeping Fox. This is a different Fox one. I'm like, that's so cute. And I love the one which is a peony. But it's sold out. It's only got the matcha and the blueberry ones left, which are also cute. But the peony one is so cute. I just vibe with it more. I mean, I was having this deliberation before of like the things that I want, and I'm like, oh yeah, I really like this deer charm, but I'm like, it's a huge acrylic charm that's probably really unwieldy to put on my phone, and also it'd be delivered from America, so the delivery fee is like £30 or something. I think, let me see, sorry, it's £15. So I'm paying £30 for this acrylic charm, which it is cute, don't get me wrong, but it also feels very excessive at the same time. So I don't know, if I was going to do that, I would probably buy multiple. Let's see, pop socket. Also, learned recently, we learned together that it was a Kickstarter thing, wasn't it, pop socket? But yeah, I mean, it's hard trying to decide which pop socket I sort of even want. Because I want something illustrative, but I want it minimalist, I want it like cute but elegant, but not over the top. You know, it's a difficult balance to get absolutely everything exactly as I wish it to be. And my mind, they're quite annoying to sort of. That's quite a cute one, just a rabbit. Cryptid eyes, interesting. Love and Deep Space, what is this? I do kind of love this one. It's like a little crow or something. A chubby crow. What's Love and Deep Space? That sounds so familiar. Is it a TV show? Love and Deep Space video game. Oh, that's how I know it. It's about a gacha game, which is very popular, and because it's got a load of like cute boys on it. Well, not on it, in it, I suppose. Handmade Moon. I don't know. See, there's so many different options, which makes it difficult. I wanted a deer-based one, but there isn't really a deer-based pop socket. Or at least one that I liked. See? What was that one? I guess that's kind of cute, but I don't know, it's not my vibe. But I love using the word coquette here. Oh, I do like with this artistic deer skull one. I don't know if it's 100% my vibe. Well, I do like the makeup list. Maybe wow, it's pretty expensive. From California. Okay, so this would be like £50 if I bought it. That's a little bit much, probably. Such a shame delivery from other places is so expensive. I mean, obviously it should be. I'm not saying it shouldn't be, but it's more like, if only it was a little bit cheaper, a little bit more accessible, a little bit easier to support these artists who create things I like. But sadly, I live pretty far away for a delivery. That's a deliberation. Anyway, it was just a very coincidental sale, if anything. Which sort of made me just go, oh, interesting. Okay, I do kind of like this one, though. But what? Oh, it's the same person. But the delivery must be so expensive. Alice Lily Creations. You know what? I'll follow the shop anyway. Because I do actually really like this. It's kind of basically exactly what I want, except for it's just really expensive. Maybe I can justify it in my head, maybe I won't, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, like, I've been meaning to sort of like get a pop socket I like and use one for ages because they're very convenient. Labubu, I'm not getting a Labubu. You're out of your mind. Because they're very convenient, as I understand, for actually using your phone. And if I'm going to get a big phone, like an XL or something, then it's important. Anyway, the important part of the sale is the fact that not only is it on sale on Google, there's Amex, there's a discount if you use like, well, the bonus from it. And when I speak with my friends, and my friends can get like a discount voucher as well, and it's like, okay, it always stacks up, you know. I'm going to be saving like £400-500 or something from this, which is pretty good, to be honest. Very much appreciative of the savings. So I just need to remember to actually do that. But yes, I don't know. It's only been 13 minutes. Let's see. Are my friends waiting on a call yet? They're not at the moment. Okay, let's draw the thumbnail up. It's just a very coincidental sale. It's not like coincidental enough that I'm like suspicious, like, Google, you're listening in or something. I think I mean, obviously, because it applies to everyone. Everyone gets a sale. But maybe I'll draw a shifty eye for the little icon that's being added. Because everyone gets a sale. I would be suspicious if I got like an email being like, oh, you know, here's a discount code if you buy anything from a Pixel store for X amount of days. I'd be appreciative. I would absolutely use it, but still. What should I call? What should I put a tagline? I'm gonna put how fortunate. Then it's a pun, you know. Kind of, because fortunate can. Well, I guess that's more luck rather than necessarily money. Even though I guess fortune does relate to money in the same vein. Oh, no, we've got two people in the call. Okay, I'll run this Animal Crossing episode off here. Let's actually get in there. I'll play some D&D. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. Then Animal Crossing New Horizons, I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time. bye bye for now.